Hello, music lovers. This is Squiggly Myers for Radio, and you are in to the Squiggle Spin, a place where we will be highlighting and reviewing your favorite songs by your favorite indie artists. Brought to you by Rock the Alphabet. Go to Spotify and search Rock the Alphabet, where you will find the most comprehensive list of playlists. A through Z, chances are we have the playlist for you. You can also join us on our Facebook page, Rock the Alphabet, and at www.rockthealphabet.com. And now, your featured song. Hello, music lovers. Squiggly Myers here with part 2 in our review of the album The Raven and the Robot by Kristopher Battilana. Now, as usual, before we get to know more about today's featured songs, I'd like to get to know more about today's featured artist. Kristopher Battilana was born on the 16th of August of 1983 to Maurice and Elaine Battilana. Kristopher grew up in the coastal city of Geraldton, Western Australia. Maurice, Kristopher's father, worked in the local government of Geraldton, while his mother Elaine worked as an elementary school teacher. They married in 1980 and had 3 children, of which Kristopher is the middle child. Kristopher's older brother Nathan and his younger sister Sarah, along with their parents, helped complete the Battilana home. Kristopher, along with his siblings, attended Geraldton Secondary College, of which Kristopher graduated in 2000, after which he studied filmography for 2 years, then acquiring an apprenticeship with the staging and audio-video company. Though the film industry in this part of Australia isn't that lucrative, he managed to work on some interesting projects. Though needing a more stable income, Kristopher took on a blue-collar job working as a painter for a construction company. Well, music lovers, that's it for this part of Kristopher's story. Now let's take a look at today's featured songs. Today's featured songs are parts 3 and 4 in the series of the album The Raven and the Robot by Kristopher Battilana. Part 3, Feathered Friend. This song starts out with an acoustic arrangement reminiscent of 90s bands such as Saigon Kick, Spin Doctors, and Oasis. The acoustic arrangement comes along with a whistling pattern that is reminiscent of Guns N' Roses. This adds to the alternative kaleidoscope of sound brought to us in this album. Lyrically, it continues the story of the Raven and the Robot, and now the mechanic who has befriended his fellow travelers. Musically and lyrically, this song spotlights the relationship between the 3 travelers. As this song winds down, it transitions to a more somber feel, giving way to the next song, Part 4, Slumber. Now, Slumber continues the melancholy feel of the previous song, building on an ambiance of sound, introducing a new sound into the soundscape, reminiscent of the hurdy-gurdy, an 11th century instrument from Europe, which was played by a crank that turned a wheel that was rosined against some strings. This instrument, a close member to the violin and fiddle, was commonly heard in the Highlands of Scotland. This portion of music becomes the perfect backdrop as the story goes on to tell of how the Raven and the Robot have become weary from all their travels. As the cosmos beckon them to rest, the 2 friends fall into a deep slumber. Well, music lovers, that's it for this week. Join us again next week as we continue the series of The Raven and the Robot by Kristopher Battilana with parts 5 and 6. This is Squiggly Myers saying, remember, life is short, my friends. Don't forget to turn up the music. Now let's listen to parts 3 and 4 of The Raven and the Robot here on Radio.